Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
I'm Shaina Rai and I will be your speaking test taker. How are you?
I'm fine, ma'am. How are you?
I'm also good. Let's start the test. Can you please tell me your full name?
My full name is Prajita Shrestha.
Prajita Shwesta.
Yeah.
Do you work or are you a student?
I am a student.
Can you tell me about your academics?
I have recently graduated my plus 2 and I'm
Mhm.
currently studying my IELTS and Passion Foundation.
And where are you from?
I'm from Kathmandu.
So now let's start talking about friends in part 1 of the speaking test. Do you like making friends?
I love making friends as they help me to grow as a person and I think they shape my personality and my vision too.
Mhm.
They support my decision in life and they help me to achieve my goals. Or if I'm stuck in a problem, they do help me. So yeah.
Did you make a lot of friends as a child?
Yes, I made a lot of friends as a child, as there were a lot of kids my age in the locality.
Mhm.
And as a child, I think the children of my age helped me to grow as a person who am I right now. It was really fun experience to have friends at that age of myself at that time, and I think it was really enjoyable memory I had as a child.
Have you made any new friends recently?
Yes, I have made many new friends recently as I have taken my journey to score a better marks in IELTS from Passion Foundation.
Mhm.
I made friends as I came here with only three friends at first, and they were like my only friends at that time. So I made really nice friends here. They were really supportive to me, and they helped me to achieve my goals in IELTS, I think.
Okay. What are the qualities that you look in a friend?
The qualities I look in a friends are like if they're caring and if they're loyal to me. As I think loyalty is the best thing to look for a person if I want to have them for my lifetime. And I think people are loyal to those who I think they are like really nice to and like if they are friendly in nature. So
Mhm.
yeah.
So now let's talk about your study preference. Do you prefer to study in your home or would you prefer to study in a library?
I would prefer to study in a library
Mhm.
as it is really quiet and I love to study in a quiet place and it's really calming to study by myself. And if I need some books, I think there are librarians who are there to help me find those books and I think it's really peaceful for myself and my mentality to study in library.
What was your favorite subject in your high school?
My favorite subject in high school was social studies,
Mhm.
as I loved history and I loved to know about the what happened in the past and how we came up to here and how people were there and how the war came to existence. Yeah.
Lastly, tell me, do you prefer to study alone or would you prefer to study in a group?
I would prefer to study alone as it helps me to concentrate to
Mhm.
about my studies and I think being alone is really peaceful for my mind as I tend to talk a lot to people if there are people in the room to for with me when I'm studying and I think it's like really nice for my mentality and for my studies if I study alone.
Thank you. Now, for part 2 of the speaking test, you need to describe a person who encouraged you to achieve your goal. This is your cue card, and you are supposed to make notes for 1 minute. Please start. Okay, so now you can start talking for 2 minutes. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Please.
The person who encourages me to achieve my goals is my father, as he's a really kind and really supportive person in nature. I think he is like a mentor to me, to be honestly. I look up to him very much.
Mhm.
He is like my supporting pillar, the main one in like my life, as he has been supporting me since the day I was born. Uh, if I have to say how he encouraged me, he encouraged me by letting me study in a really like expensive, I would say, for my family situation, college, as I wanted to study in a like really good college and get a really nice like scoring for my what I have studied. So I wanted a strict and nice college. So and it was kind of expensive to get that kind of college. So he supported me to go into that college, even though like others were against it. And about the goals I achieved as he was supporting me, I graduated my high school from that college with a really good score for how I studied. And like studied and by I achieved a really, I think go by going to this college he helped me to go. I developed a really nice character in myself by going there. I got my discipline was really nice in there, and I was like really confident in myself after studying there. So I think that was really nice. And if I will say how I feel about that person, I look up to him. As I said, he is my mentor. I think I adore him the most in my family, as he's really supportive to me and like really nice to me. I respect him the most, I will say, in my family after like a mother. So yeah, I think my father is my role model.
Thank you so much. Now let's move on to part 3 of the speaking test. Do you think children are more likely to achieve their goals if they are encouraged?
Yes, I think children are likely to achieve their goal if they're encouraged. As even I was a child, and if someone will say like you can't do this, then I will discourage myself only. I can't do that. I will say that to myself. So I think encouragement is the key point for like child as a child to encourage have a like dedication like I can do that. So I think it's really important for children to be encouraged by their parents, friends, or family.
What should parents do if their children don't want to study?
I think the parents should uh, like firstly talk to their children, as they have to know the reason why they don't want to study first of all. And if it's a reason like friends are teasing them or like the teachers are not good, then they have to go to the school or college, whatever they are in, to like have them like talk to them, right? And then I think they should console their children to they have to study if they want to achieve higher and get better in their life. So yeah, I think parents have to guide their children in the right direction if they don't want to study.
Who do you think should set goals for children?
I think parents are the main person who have to set goals for their children. I think if parents are like not really responsible and not really like looking after their children, then the children might wander off in a wrong direction. So I think parents are the main focus of a children, as they look up to them. They are the first person a child looks up to as a like human being. I think so. Parents are the main reason for our children to like have faith in a person or not.
Okay. Who plays a more important role in children's education? Is it the parents or the teachers?
I think parents are the main reason of children's education, as they teach them how to respect others, how to talk to elders, how to behave, how to speak. So I think parents are the first teachers of a human being, as a parent's character can be seen in the children. A family's character or a family situation can be seen through a children's behavior. So I think parents are the block of the children's character development. So yeah,
Is money the only motivation for people to work hard?
I don't think money can is the only motivation for people to work, as money is one of the reason. It's mean, but I think their desire, if they want to work or not, is the main one. And I think if they desire to work in that certain field, I think money doesn't apply to it. Their hearts says it all. So I think money doesn't define their.
Lastly, which one is more important, competition or cooperation?
I think cooperation is more important as in a, let's say, for example, in a meeting, I don't think only by competing with others, I don't think it will be helpful to achieve a certain goal or reach a certain situation, right? So I think cooperation, by understanding what others are saying and like making them understand what you're trying to say, it's the more important, right?
Thank you so much. That's the end of your speaking test. So, regarding feedbacks, you have scored an overall band score 7 in the speaking test, although there are so many aspects where you need to work. Starting with part 1, I asked you around 7 to 8 questions. Most of the time, you were very formal. IELTS speaking test, it's an informal test, so try to express your opinions as freely as possible. So try to work on your fluency, and there are some problems in clarity or let's say fluency which you will overcome in the next session, I believe.
Yeah.
In case of part 2 is all about telling a story. In your story, although the story was good, there were some breakdowns in between. It means you need a little bit practice at your home. Practice speaking for 2 minutes at your home. Make sure in your next speaking part 2 session, you can tell a whole story with a good flow, with a good story formation, and with a good story presentation. And lastly, for part 3, the reasons were good, but still the development were somehow lacking. So make sure you give developed reasons for some of the questions. So you did a pretty well job. I hope you will be very confident in the next session. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.